Hi there. I am back again to do a reading. I'm going to start off with some oracle cards, a message from oracle cards. This is just general. And that if you want a private reading, let me know. Send me a message and I will record it like I've been doing and send it to you privately in Messenger. And it's a reading that only you and I will be able to see. What else? Also, if you wouldn't mind going to my YouTube channel and liking and subscribing there, that would be awesome. It helps me out, and I really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and we'll just get going here. And sorry, my dogs are very active today. It's hot, so they're moving all around. All right. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly the Most High message. Most High message. Show me clearly. Again, these are general readings, so take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then it wasn't meant for you. Not a big deal. So, yeah, don't try and make it fit. Callie, go lay down. Go. Sorry. Holy Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly. Most High message for the collective. Most High message. Show me clearly. Okay, for this, the Three of Gabriel and the Knight of Gabriel. Okay, the Three of Gabriel is prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. And then the Knight of Gabriel is very confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. It's this time to take action, okay? Great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. We have a lot of passion for a cause happening around us right now, don't we? All right. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, Angels, show me clearly Most High message for the collective. What do they need to hear the most? Most High message. Show me clearly. Most High message. Show me clearly. Okay, that was fast. Alrighty. This one is decrease. Okay. And we'll go here and check it out. Because it's general, I'm just reading it straight from the book, straight from the card. And so the Four of Cycles, okay, and it's in the upright position, and it says crystal clear water drips through the woman's cupped hands, value slipping away. Upright, this card can reveal a period of real or emotional restrictions. There may be a loss of money or a need for greater expenditure than previously expected. There could be some personal reduction as well, such as a child going off to college or getting married and moving away. In its most extreme state, decreased in the upright can be the severity of a relationship or the loss of a job. Don't panic. The externals may be changing, but you still hold the power of your responses. Let yourself go inward and regroup. This is a time to let go, choose trust, and regain your strength. All systems, including nature and economy, have a time of reduction, a necessary period to gather strength for a time of transformation and expansion to come. This is true for you too. Move through this time with conscious awareness. Your inner and outer action will now create an energetic shift, one that will carry you through to the joyous expansions that's yet to come. Pretty cool card. I like that one. All right. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, and Angels, show me clearly Most High message for the collective. Most High message. Show me clearly Most High message. One more shuffle. Show me clearly. Show me clearly, Most High message. With other spirit guides and angels, show me clearly, Most High message. Okay, we get in the world and not of the world. Okay. It's number 34. There's a lot, so I just picked through it to get the highlights here. This oracle comes as a message to you. Sometimes we need our defenses. At other times, it is clear that we are outgrowing them. There is something that you have outgrown. It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. The brighter side. You are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed in life. You don't have to hide behind being organized, perfect, in control, or financially secure and stable, nor do you need any other acceptable social face. It is time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. They are too tight and too restrictive for you anyway. You were born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you innately are, rather than how you have been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support. When you are not resisting yourself or resisting life, there is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. Awesome cards. I'm loving these. It's going to be a good reading, I think. My Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly Most High message for the collective. What do they need to hear the most? What is their food for thought? Show me clearly. 2 more shuffles. Show me clearly. All right. Show me clearly. Most High message. Show me clearly. Okay. Put these back here. You get the orca whale. Sorry about my little dog again. The orca whale. Okay, adventure. Dare to do things differently. Isn't it a trip how these cards kind of the storyline kind of goes together, you know? Am I the only one that gets this? Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. I love it. That one I picked, but out of all of them, you know, and it's blending together. I just love how this kind of happens. New Father, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, show me clearly Most High message for the collective. Something they really need to hear. Most High message. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Holy Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly. Most High message for the collective. Okay, the 5 of emotion, right here. Forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. Right. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly the Most High message for the collective. What do they need to hear? What is their food for thought? Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly the Most High message for the collective. Clearly. Okay. Face your fears. Release the power of fear. That is so important. And I've talked about those in my videos before. Just releasing fear, trusting, and knowing that you're going to be okay. You're going to get through this. And when we're fearful, we tend to attract more of the same. The universe says, hey, cool. You know what? They like to be in fear. Let's give them something to be afraid about, you know? It is so important, like I say, again, in my videos, it is so important to take that moment to really search for the brighter side, to really search for all the good that is still going on. It's it really helps when we and to take a moment to be grateful for it, all the good things, you know, waking up, having a roof over your head, you know, waking up and, you know, having creamer for your coffee, you know. I mean, seriously, it sounds silly, but when we are grateful, it expands the joys that we see, and we feel good. We feel good. Holy Father, Spirit Guiding Angels, show me clearly Most High message. Most High message for the collective. Show me clearly. Most High message. What do they need to hear today? Show me clearly. Holy Father, Spirit Guiding Angels, show me clearly. Most High message for the collective today. Most High message, show me clearly. Okay, we got spiritual strength came out. Show me clearly. Most High message. Show me clearly. And we got foundation and achievements. Here was the spiritual strength. Okay. Show me clearly. Most High message. That's just the two. Show me clearly. Most High message. One more card. Show me clearly. All right. And then this flipped over in the deck right there. I don't know if you saw that, but I'm going to take that one as the overall energy, triumphant success. Okay, we got mental conflict. Temptation, the devil energy. And that is not necessarily, oh my God, the devil, it is an energy, moving on. It is an energy of, fear, like the other card was talking about. Fears, anxieties, there are addictions in there, but it can be addictions to anything, video games, not just drugs and alcohol, things like that, but cheating, deception, all the bad, there's energy for that. We'll figure it out more. And then we got an extra one here. I didn't see it with those, but the waiting game. Okay. Let's get, actually I want this one. Alright. And my little dog Squishy. She's a little Frenchie. She's ancient. And she makes the loveliest sounds. As you can tell. Show me clearly, Heavenly Father, Spirit, Guiding Angel, show me clearly, Most High message for the collective. Most High message, show me clearly. Show me clearly. Most High message, show me clearly. She just woke up from a long nap. Been taking a lot of those lately. Ugh. Anyway, okay. Spiritual strength. With the spiritual strength card alone, in the photo you could see that you're not alone. Even if you're the only one in the room, we got good around. There's help, okay? Foundation and achievements, mental conflict, temptation, moving on, and the waiting game. We'll let the cards clarify these because, again, this is a general reading. I have to remind myself. So you take what resonates. And again, if you want a private reading, you send me a message. We'll get it worked out for you. Spiritual strength. Show me clearly. Spiritual strength. Okay. Yeah. We got the Eight of Swords. Somebody felt trapped. Somebody felt stuck in their fears. Those swords aren't touching the woman in the picture. It can be a male or female. Energy doesn't care. I'm just going off of what the card is. Okay, so this woman feels trapped. She feels stuck. She's not seeing things clearly. She's blindfolded. Okay, so swords go with emotional, mental conflicts that we do in our head. Again, the devilish energy, maybe not feeling worthy, I can't do it, that sort of thing. But she's got support right back here. She's feeling almost defeated, it hurts. Foundation and achievements. Show me clearly. Foundation and achievements. Okay. Wow. So in the foundation and achievements, we have the Eight of Cups. Looks very similar to this. It looks like she got it figured out, got it out of her head, and she decided to turn her back on whatever that was and walk away from it. She is going to follow her dreams. She is looking towards the future. And then we have the Six of Swords. The same type of energy almost as the Eight of Cups. However, with the cups, she's deciding to walk away from something that didn't work out. emotionally. And, it could be a love, it could be something that she put her heart and soul into with cups. And it's here with foundation and achievement. So maybe it's something to have to do with the home life. But here with the swords, she's moving away, but she's got the swords still with her. And she's taking the lessons that she's learned from back here in the past, and she's moving forward. Now, let's put it this way then. But if she has the swords, and that with her, the past mistakes or whatever that is that she's taking with her, the only thing to be concerned about with this card, and that is these are like her lessons learned, basically, is to be careful. And if it has to do with a relationship, so to speak, you want to be able to make sure that you heal from those, and we'll see if she did, because she's moving towards this new offer of stability, and hope, and it's Pentacle, it's the Ace of Pentacles. It could have to do with finances, new job opportunities, things like that, but it can also just be a really good, stable offer. Okay, what's the mental conflict? Show me clearly mental conflict. Only Father, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, show me clearly mental conflict. Okay. The devil energy again. Okay. The devil energy again. So I think whatever this is so far back here has really put this person in their head. Okay, they're very worried about it. They're very concerned. There could be some deception happening, some lies, things like that, and it's got you very concerned. Okay, very concerned, up in your head, maybe some sleepless nights, and that, yeah. And the Four of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, so this is bored, blah, feeling, this is just, what am I doing, that type of an energy. Let's see the temptation here. What's the temptation? Show me clearly. Only Father, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, show me clearly. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. I was at the bottom of the deck there, the Four of Cups, the boredom in that, but the Four of Swords, whoops. The Four of Swords is needing to take time to heal. Needing to just set down your swords. You've been fighting the good fight. Lay down your swords and take a break. Spend some time with yourself, healing. It's a healing card. Meditating, things like that. Regrouping, finding out who you are and what it is that you need to move forward. Okay? And we have the Nine of Cups. There's this is like a wish fulfillment type of card, and it's almost a 10, which is the end of a cycle. So it's you're right there with it, and the cups again having to do with emotions and stuff, and you're almost to complete and utter emotional peace and happiness and joy. This is the Chariot in reverse that you got. So there's a delay. There's a delay here of some reason of movement forward. The Chariot can be travel, things in that. It's like the yin and the yang. It's got the white horse and the black horse. It's intuition. It's knowing. It's a very positive card. And even in the reverse, it's still positive. However, it's just not right now. There's a block. There's something back here that needs to be fixed first. And you're going to know what that is. It's going to come to you. You need to spend some quiet time with yourself and regroup, because you're going to move towards from the Four of Swords, and actually from the Eight of Swords. But you're gonna do this right here, and it's gonna move you forward. Okay, this card, until you do the work, it's reversed, it's blocked. We'll flip it back over, and then here you have this happiness, this fulfillment, and that. So, and it's got you in your head. You're worried about it. Do I do it? Do I not do it? Is it going to work? Oh my gosh, and what are they doing? What are they thinking? What are people going to think if I do it? It's emotional. It's in your head. Nobody else is physically hurting you. But emotionally and mentally, you're being very bothered. And next is the moving on card. Show me clearly. You're going to choose, like it said back here, you're going to choose to walk away from it. And you know what that is. I don't know what that is. We are all different, okay? We have the Six of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so this is looking more and more like a relationship. Okay? Looking more and more like a relationship. Possibly, you were worried there could have been some cheating. There could have been, lack of communication, lack of, helping you put in the work, that sort of thing. And you felt completely heartbroken and crushed. Okay, but it's a 10. Again, it's the end of the cycle. This pain that is going on, this emotional, mental pain, is going to go away soon. It's almost over. With the Six of Wands in reverse, maybe you felt unrecognized. Maybe you felt that you were maybe being taken advantage of, because in the upright, he's being celebrated. He's being celebrated. It's like a parade, the knight coming back from a victory, that sort of thing. But you're not getting that feeling from whatever this situation is, and it left you feeling completely let down here. This went over here. Sorry, get my cards organized. And, maybe there was an offer that came in. It's just, it's waiting for you, but it's just not there yet. This is the Wands. This is, fire. This is passion. This is, and passion doesn't have to do with just a relationship. It could be, your creative passions. Things that you enjoy, you're so passionate about them. And, there's something here, but it's delayed. Okay, the Chariot. This Chariot was reversed. Sorry, I just want to keep my story going here. And the Ten of Pentacles, the stability, the freedom, abundance, and that it's delayed as well. It's not here just yet, but you're moving towards that. This is the moving on card. You're walking towards this, away from the past. If you look at the card, he's walking away from all this stuff towards the stability, the abundance, the passion, the fulfillment. And again, a bunch of the readings that I've done have really showed the effects of this COVID. Really, we can't do stuff right now, but we're starting to. It's right here now because businesses are starting to open back up. People are able to get in and go back to work. They can go out, get out of the house where they wanted to, possibly strangle their, their spouse. They've been locked up together and not able to do anything. And, they're starting to, that's all starting to get back to normal and, the flow. But now we have the waiting game. It's just a little bit more time. Okay, waiting for what you have put out to come back and, bring you to fruition there. Show me clearly the waiting game. show me clearly the waiting game. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly. Okay, yeah, to the Seven of Pentacles. Exactly. What you worked hard for is going to grow. You maybe had to walk away from something, and, step back and wait and see. But, she's getting ready to collect what it is that she's grown and worked for. Okay, and a seed was planted here, and it's grown up into a tree, and it's almost time for this tree to bear its fruit. Okay, it's almost time, just not right now. And at the bottom of the deck is a leap of faith, the Fool card. Okay, taking that leap of faith, he's getting ready to just step off the edge of that cliff. And his little buddy is right there like, hey, come on, go for it, Okay, moving on. Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly. Most High message for the collective. Most High message, show me clearly. What do they need to know today? Show me clearly. And I feel I really need to say, this is tarot, oracle, and all that. There's a buttload of mixed emotions and thoughts and feelings around it. Okay, but what's working for me and why I do it is it's a tool. Okay, if this stuff is resonating with anybody, okay, it's giving you ideas of what could possibly need work, because we tend to sit in depression and all that, and we feel like, geez, where do I begin? Some of us, we get stuck and I don't even know what to do. And this gives you little ideas, because when we should be spending some time with ourselves, meditating and working on healing ourselves. And sometimes you sit down to meditate, if you're anything like me, and before I started doing this, and I was like, okay, it's quiet, and all right, I just heard the dogs in the other room, okay, the kids are screaming, what's going on outside? And I spend the whole time not being able to figure out what I need to focus on during that time. I hope that's making some sense. And this is worked out to be a very, very positive tool for me. And it's just crazy how it's really benefited. Okay, and it goes right along with prayer and meditation and things to think about, and it gives you things to think about. I just wanted to say that. Okay, show me clearly the Eight of Swords. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly the Eight of Swords. Why is that here for the collective? Okay, we got the Fool here. Where'd the Fool go? Oh, it was at the bottom of the deck right there. Okay, so the Fool has come out here in the beginning, and he's not taking that leap of faith. They're not trusting. This is blind faith, blind trust. Everything is going to be okay. I could step off the edge of this cliff, and I am going to be perfectly fine. Okay, this is letting go of the fears of what could happen if you do so. And somebody's being held back by that, and they're being stuck in their head. And the universe is saying, we got you. We got you. Look, he's standing there. We have you. You're okay. You can take that walk. Don't literally go walk off the edge of a cliff, please. Okay. And common sense is required as well, okay? But yes, somebody's not taking that leap of faith, and they're saying that it's okay. There's others, better things out there awaiting, Okay, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Show me clearly Eight of Cups. Whoa. Okay, that's a lot already, so I'm going to stop. Usually I try to go all the way through. Okay, King of Swords is in the reverse. And Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. So somebody didn't, this is a very positive card in the upright. And it's working together. It's mastering, the skill and building what it is that you desire and are passionate about. And working together with others as well. And, excuse me, the King of Swords is somebody who's very powerful, opinionated, sometimes typically has dark hair and that, and they're not open to new ways. They're, like I said, very, very stubborn, and they don't want change. They don't like change. And this could lead to the Five of Wands here in the reverse and the Nine of Wands. So this could be a lot of, this is like coming out of a lot of bickering, letting go of the squabbles, not participating in, basically the BS. Okay. And the Nine of Wands is a feeling of failure, so to speak, but you're not. You can still, this knight can still stand up. He still has the wand in his hand, and there's still the others behind, and he could still fight. He could still keep going. He's tired. That's all. He's tired. So there goes, again, the Four of Swords, taking that time to rest. Taking that time to rest and heal so that you can stand up and keep going. And there's some truth. There's a powerful new beginning, a new offer coming in, and it's truth and it's stability, and you're going to get that truth about whatever this situation is here, and you're going to move on. That's what these other cards are doing here. Show me the Six of Swords clearly. Six of Swords. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, Angels, show me clearly. Six of Swords. Okay. You got the Two of Wands. This is a bunch of them, but I think they all fit. The Two of Wands, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Hanged Man in the reverse, and then the Chariot in the upright. So, let me look here. And this goes for the Six of Swords. Again, the moving on. Bringing all your learned lessons and moving from the darkness into the light. Going from the rough waters to smoother waters. Okay? Getting out of that funk. All right. It looks to me like we have with the Hanged Man here in the reverse. The Hanged Man is somebody who kind of stagnant. He just kind of hangs around, and he's done it himself. He's tangled himself. His hands are free. He can get himself out. Okay. But he's choosing for whatever reason not to. He's not seeing how easy it is to do that and free himself. Okay. And in the reverse, you're resisting this freedom, whatever that is. Freedom from the stress, freedom from, whatever. There's an offer of love here on the table, and it's in the reverse, so it's not, how do I say it? This is blocking a new offer. Okay, the offer isn't going away. The offer isn't going to go away. It's just it's not going to wait forever though at the same time. And you're coming, there's something blocking here. There's blocking here. And you have the Two of Wands. You have a decision to make. Choose what path you're going to go on. Okay? And it needs to be done. And that's going to leave you releasing some heavy burdens. This is the Ten of Wands. He's got all of those, like the Nine of Wands, that we saw, the Knight, almost feeling defeated. He's heavy. He's carrying all that baggage and that, but you're going to start to let that go. You're going to start to let that go. It's a pretty positive card, actually. When you get to the point where you decide to move away from whatever that is, and it's going to come kind of quick because that Chariot is in the upright now. Okay? That Chariot, you're all set to move and, take off after something, and it's going to happen. It's going to come quick. The Chariot moves quickly. And you're going to let go of that baggage. You're going to let go of that. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, Angel, show me clearly. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. All right. One card. Page of Cups. Again, there's an offer. It's in the reverse. Maybe you refused it at some point. It's on the table. This could be somebody that you're dealing with that's immature. It's a page, so usually it has to do with some immaturity or youth. They could be younger than you, but it also could be that they're the same age or older and just acting like a little kid, and they are playing games here with this offer, not being very serious, offering their cup, but yet, kind of playing the field still thinking they're single. Ace of Pentacles, show me clearly. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, show me clearly. Okay. Yes. And then the Truth comes in. We have that here. The Truth is going to come in. This offer of something, a message, and that, again, it's a youthful person, but it could be somebody just delivering the message to you, helping you get that aha moment, so to speak. Okay? And truth. And you're going to know. And you're going to take this advice because you got the High Priestess here in the upright. And the High Priestess is incredibly beautiful, knowledgeable. She's got all the gifts to know, the intuition and stuff. And you see her in this picture and she's just floating, kind of, because she has not a care in the world, because she knows what's going on. She sees through the BS and she just doesn't care. She's very mysterious. She doesn't share all of her ideas and all her moves with just anybody and that, but you cannot pull the wool over her eyes, okay? She knows. She's just trust. She's in complete, utter bliss, just trusting and being free, and she's not afraid, nothing. It's very positive. And you're going to get that when you get this news, this truthful news here about this offer that's coming of stability. It's a pentacle again. It could do with coins, money, and that, but it can also just be a stable offer. Okay. My Father, Spirit Guide, Angel, let's see. Show me why the Devil is here with the mental conflict. Why is the Devil here? Okay. Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody is very worried about a disruptive home life. They're not getting, their complete abundance. They're feeling that everything is just a loss. And that, because this is wish fulfillment, the Ten of Cups. They got the home, they got, it's back in the day, but, they got the cat, the kids are coming, this is really good, but it's in the reverse, and it's a lot of sadness. It's a lot of sadness. Something, do I leave this relationship? Do I try another one? There were decisions to make back here between two paths. It could be two people. But whatever, you're feeling very unfulfilled, okay? And it's got you in your head, like I say, and the devil energy right here. So, yeah, some sleepless nights. Some sleepless nights with the two of them together. Okay, Four of Swords. Show me clearly Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Yeah, okay. The Strength card and the Upright. Incredibly positive card. I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo, possibly. I'm seeing Leo, Aquarius, Libra, some Cancer energy. Okay. And anyway, all right, so there's this offer. Okay, the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse. You got it twice in the reverse, and it's very powerful, doubled up like that. It's very powerful. So this offer is coming in, this passionate offer, but maybe at the time you just don't see it yet. It could be also that, it's been presented to you, and this is because it's clarifying the Four of Swords, the needing to take time to heal and spend some time, getting to know yourself and what it is you want and don't want, and rejuvenating yourself so that you can move forward. And, it's just not happening until that happens. But you have the strength to do this. You have all the abilities. You are so skilled, you could walk with lions and, be unhurt, okay? It's inner strength, it's power. And you got it, okay? So that was for the Four of Swords. And the devil energy that's here with it, again, maybe, you're just don't believe that you can. Self-doubt could be the devil energy. What is the Chariot here in the reverse? Give me the Chariot in reverse for the collective. Why is that here? Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, Angels, show me clearly the Chariot in reverse. Okay. Yeah, feeling kind of hopeless. Not trusting. You got the Star card in the reverse. So, you're not seeing it clearly. You're not listening to your gut. You have the ability and the know-how and the good intuition, and you have the support back here. But fear is definitely holding you back, and you're not trusting in this, and this is stalling. You're afraid to make a mistake, okay, basically. Afraid to make a mistake. And it's holding you back. A Nine of Cups. Show me clearly Nine of Cups. And again, these are energy readings. You have, this is what I, tie in with what I kind of said earlier, why I use these cards. It gives you stuff to think about. And, I mean, that's if this storyline is, you're picking up any of it. If you're picking up any of it, you're like, yeah, wow, that's really me. And if you're like, dang, she's way off, you don't even bother. Exactly, don't even bother. Walk away from it. Don't worry about it, okay? This is a general. So, but if it is resonating anyway, it gives you the things to think about and to help guide you and help, move you forward. Well, maybe I need to really work on having more trust. That type of thing. Okay, a little more faith that it's going to be okay. All right, moving on. Nine of Cups. Please show me clearly. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Show me clearly. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Show me clearly. And I get the feeling you don't talk about this. You're not really discussing this with anybody. Not fully. Nine of Cups. Show me clearly. Okay. Again, the Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped, feeling stuck in your head, and feeling bound, but you can free yourself. You have the strength right there to do that. Just go within. Go within. Your gut will talk to you. Your intuitive side will talk to you. We know right from wrong. We know good from bad. What makes us feel good, what makes us feel bad. Always choose the stuff that makes us feel good. The positive stuff that makes us feel good. Okay. All right. The Eight of Swords, being trapped, and you don't believe that you can have this Nine of Cups. You're stuck here, and it progresses, if you notice, between the 8 to the 9, or from the 8 to the 9. Okay, she can pull herself out and be the same woman trapped in just, well, I don't even want to say trapped. She can get up and walk away from those, but happiness, contentment, and that. But she's afraid, or he is afraid. Again, this could be male, female, energies don't care, and that this is, I'm just going off of the cards. They happen to be women, okay? All right. And you're going to get that strength to move on here. And, people may not like it. Maybe that's what you're worried about. The Six of Wands here in the reverse. Now that I'm seeing all this, maybe you're worried about it because people aren't going to like it. They're not going to celebrate your choice with you, and that could be a fear. Definitely. We want everybody. We're a lot of us tend to be people pleasers. I tend to be a people pleaser. Okay, Six of Wands. But a people pleaser to what degree? It should never be to the expense of your own peace and happiness. Six of Wands, show me clearly. Six of Wands, Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, Angels. And I think this is a secret. It's, if you notice how the cards were a little easier to get back here, and now they're starting to struggle and take longer to come out. Okay, until I do that. All right, Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, you're gonna come out of heartbreak. Okay, you're so emotionally beat up back here, so self beat up mentally back here, that you're gonna come out of that. You're gonna have the strength to do that, to come out of that and get that Ten of Pentacles that is reversed here to flip over, and you're gonna have your happiness there, your abundance, your security. Okay, this goes on for generations. Everybody will feel this from you. Okay, Ten of Swords. You're gonna pull away from this Ten of Swords, this utter defeat and complete you know, it's massive pain. And you're going to turn it around to the good. Ten of Swords, show me clearly, Ten of Swords. This is becoming a very positive reading. Okay. Yeah, your ships coming in are delayed here. You got the Three of Wands. You're delayed because again, this work here needs to be done, but they're there. It's all right there. And you have the King of Pentacles now. He is no longer just a Page of Pentacles back here offering. And it's stability. And this is a good card. It could be more like a banker type as far as personality. They're businessmen. And they know things. I mean, they're rulers. And yeah, that could be this offer maybe that's coming in that's just delayed. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Show me clearly Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay, you get the Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay, again, this is a block. This is a fear to make a decision. Blindfolded, not seeing the full picture. Okay, being trapped in your head mentally and not making choices, and we need to be careful of that, and that's what's got that in the reverse. And it's a whole new cycle of life that will start. It's the World card in the reverse. Okay, this is all, you know, new beginnings, new cycles in life. And it's in the delay because there's the fear to make the wrong choice, and it affects our lives, so that makes sense. But don't beat yourself up about it. You know, spend time going within. You're gonna know what the right answer is. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Show me clearly Ten of Pentacles reversed. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, and Angels, show me clearly Ten of Pentacles. Why is that here in the reverse? Okay, Seven of Wands, feeling defensive. You're protecting yourselves, or your loved ones, it could even be. But I feel this is really, you know, protecting yourself and being defensive. And let me get one more card. Ten of Pentacles reversed. You know, we tend to do that sometimes when we're afraid. We get on the defense. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, the Ten of Swords here. This has to do with the Lover's card reverse. This is like the soulmate card, and it's in the reverse. This is, you know, this is not the one, and you're feeling completely torn. What is this card here? But again, that Ace of Pentacles, that offer is here, and it's going to lead to the Nine of Cups. Look, the celebration. You know, they're like in a tavern, you know, celebrating. It beats the heck out of the Six. You know, this is a very happy card. You know, and so yeah, a decision needs to be made, and I do believe this is definitely a home life situation. Seven of Pentacles, please. You're working hard on something. You're working hard on it. You're thinking. You know, it's getting a lot of your attention, and it's waiting. It's waiting. Seven of Pentacles. Show me clearly. And it could be, you know, there's a lot of wands on the table. Again, that's passion and stuff, but there's communication too. Okay, you could be just very fearful of telling somebody. telling somebody how it is that you feel, how you're feeling kind of unrecognized and looked over, and it's hurting. It's hurting you, and you're in your head a lot. Well, should I do this? Should I do that? And it could be a simple thing as you just need to talk, okay, with your person. And see, and these new beginnings could be with the same person that you're already with. Only you will know that, okay? I'm just letting you know what the cards are saying. Okay, get the truth out. Okay, you have the Ace of Swords here. That, you know, the truth needs to be told, and yeah, even if it has to do, I don't see the major things, but even if there is, with the two devils, that energy, that negativeness, it could, it could be that, there's some lying, some deceit in that went on, and you can stand up to it. You could take it, and yeah, communication, I think, is important, with the Lovers card being here in the reverse. Because whatever this is, I will agree 100%, it's very painful. Okay. Show me the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Show me clearly. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Show me clearly. Whoa. Okay. The Five of Pentacles. Yep. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. Okay. Feeling abandoned, emotionally, financially, whatever, and you're coming out of that here in the end. It's so close to being the time, with the waiting game and reaping what you have sown. The hard work that you've put in is going to pay off, and you're going to not feel left out in the cold. Okay. I think that was pretty good. Let me see. Let's ask the Angel Oracle here. Angel answers. What messages do you have for the collective? From the Father, Spirit Guide, and Angels. What message do you have for the collective about this reading? Any messages here to the highest good about this reading? Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Most high message about this reading. Show me clearly. Perfect timing. Okay, now is the it's a time. You've done the waiting game. It's almost here. This is the perfect timing to get this work done. Get this, whatever this is you need to do back here. Again, only you know what that is. But they're saying this is the perfect time to do it. This is the perfect time to do it. Get out there and enjoy your life. Take that leap of faith. You have triumphant success, okay? You take that leap of faith, you're going to be okay. They got you. They got you. Show me clearly. Most high message for the collective. Show me clearly. I'm just going to finish this up with a quick little love reading. See what they have to say. Show me clearly. Most high message for the collective. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, and Angels. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is keep an open mind. Okay, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And then we have let your friends help you Ask your friends and accept support from others. Ask for and accept support from others. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. Pull these little love guys out. I have 2 of these decks. I think we might only need just this one to kind of give a little more info on these love oracles here. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guide, and Angels. Show me clearly. Most high message for the collective. Show me clearly. All right. Okay, let's check out keep an open mind. Show me keep an open mind. All right, keys on a ring. Many options, decisions, unconditional, one night stands, string along. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ. And you have many options, many decisions. Maybe that's with somebody that you're with currently. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. One more card. Yeah, healing heart. This maybe happened in the past, okay, or is happening currently. This string along type stuff, and you need to heal from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. Healing the heart. Okay? Going back here and finding out, what's acceptable to you. What makes you feel good? Does it feel good when, with what's going on here? Or is there something else that's been offered that makes you look a little hopeful? Let your friends help you. Show me clearly. Let your friends help you. Show me clearly. Let your friends help you. Okay. Mirroring. You're mirroring each other. Self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So that goes on back here. Remember when we were talking about the 6 of Swords? I mean, she had all those swords in the boat that she was taking, moving on, hoping to move from the dark water to the calmer water, and that to the sunshine, and that, but she had all those swords with her. And if they're lessons learned, when you're healed, they're lessons learned. But when you're not healed, when you haven't done this time with yourself and really given yourself some thought, those could be things that you take baggage from the past. Well, you know what? I messaged him and he didn't call me right back, or he didn't message me right back. And you know who else did it? That other person, they did that, and they were cheating, and they were doing this, and oh, so now that's what this one's doing. He's cheating on me now too, or she's cheating on me now too. And in all actuality, their phone was in their purse or in their desk or something, and they come back. I mean, I'm throwing out just at work, whatever, just a scenario, but they just sat down and they, hop on their computer for a second. They just didn't see it. But as soon as they do see it, they get right back to you. But because you've been deceived in the past, because you've been so hurt in the past, we think that the people that treated us this way back here are going to be just like, the people in our future. And that's how they're going to treat us. Let that go. Let that stuff go. Heal your heart. Heal your mind. Heal your thinking process. Because everybody deserves a clean slate, okay? Everybody deserves a clean slate. I mean, there's a difference between that kind of stuff and then an actual intuitive moment where you know. be careful and be cautious about that. Okay, back to the reading here. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting, and they want to date. Soulmates. Soulmate connection. Partnership. Agreement. A soul contract. And that, but codependent. Obsession. Possession. Controlling. Has a block. A restraint. So the block, only you know what that is, and it doesn't necessarily have to be, a drug addiction. It could really be that you're addicted to that feeling now because you're so guarded, you're so protective, you're not going to let go of this very easily, but it's right there. Let your friends help you, it says. Okay. And then it goes right into, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart. Give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe for you to love. Show me clearly. It is safe for you to love. Okay. We get the cassette, which is outdated thinking. Okay. Outdated thinking. Conditioning. All this back here. Replaying events over in your head. All this. Oh, when so-and-so did that, that means this one's going to do it, But it says it's safe for you to love. Photograph. Looking at your photos. Missing you. Nostalgia. Make new memories. Okay. And then talking. Interested. Conversing more. A weighted message arrives. A text. A call. It's coming soon. All right, engagement. Show me clearly engagement. Girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, wedding rings. Okay, wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. All right. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. Somebody out there, male or female. Again, I'm just reading off the pictures and the cards as far as the sex goes. But, yeah, you got a lot of work to do. Somebody's very stagnant, and now is the time to do this. Okay? Now is the time. All right. Bell's ringing. Time's up. You all have a good one. Bye-bye.